In the dead of night, the cultists of the Jade Obelisk stalk towards the treasure-laden site of the ruins of an ancient civilization, carrying their obelisk along with them, the demon bound within its rocks, speaking of the wonders that would be the cults if they had but the will to claim them ahead. Meanwhile, guided by visions of slaughter by his brutal god Gork, the Beast Boss set out into the night, a promise of slaughter under a red moon driving him and his lads ever onwards. Little did they realise that this slaughter might not come in the way they had hoped, as battle was upon them in Age of Sigmar Warcry. Our scenario today is going to have the victory condition stake a claim. There'll be 6 objectives placed by the players on the table, and at the end of each round, players will test to control these, and if they do, they'll score 1 victory point for each objective that's on the battlefield floor, and 2 points for each objective that is on a platform. Our twist will be Creature in the Dark, which has a mysterious creature coming out and snatching any of our fighters that are left by themselves out in the open on the battlefield. Meanwhile, the confrontation will be our deployment for this scenario. This means we've got some of our warriors coming in from anywhere on the board edges. In today's game, I'm going to be playing with the Jade Obelisk. In my dagger, I've got a defacer with antithite bow. I've also got a defacer with stonecutter tools and a desecrator with statue smasher hammer. In my shield will be another desecrator with statue smasher hammer. I'll then have a Nephirite priestess, my Irodlark and obelisk bearer as well. Meanwhile, in my hammer will be a desecrator with iconoclast warpick, a defacer with antithite bow, and defacer with stonecutter's tools. Stephen will be playing with the Kruleboyz Monsta-Killaz in today's game. In his dagger, he's going to have 2 Gnarlwood Howlers and the Clutcher Grot. Meanwhile, in his shield will be his Warband's leader, the Beast Boss, and the Neck Slicer with Bone Hacker. And in his hammer will be a Baller Boy with Flogger and 2 Neck Slicers with Beast Sticker Harpoons. Alrighty, so we are all deployed. Pretty simple with deployment here. We have our hammers and daggers deployed behind each other like so, and our shields are both off the table. Meanwhile, Stephen's got his Kruleboyz like so. So the table just looks like this, which is nice and symmetrical. We'll go to priority for turn 1. Oh, other thing to mention, we do have 6 objectives we'll pop down. We've got 1 here. We have 1 on the platform, so that'll be worth 2. And then have 1 in the forest there, 1 behind the fence. We've then got 1 on this side, and then 1 near the other realm gate as well. So, let's go to priority. Today's video is sponsored by Gap Games, a fantastic miniature wargaming store in Queensland, Australia. They stock a wide variety of miniature wargames from all things Games Workshop to some of my personal favourites, Conquest, The Last Argument of Kings, and all things Modifius wargames as well. Use our affiliate code in the link below to help support both this fantastic store and the channel as well. Alright, so priority for turn 1, this is for the Jade Obelisk. I got a 3-3-1 to begin with, and a single 4 and 5. Meanwhile, Stephen, for his Kruleboyz, what do we get? You're going to have a quad 1 right off the get-go. Right, so no one is spending any wild dice. This means it's actually going to be a roll-off for the first turn. So, Jade Obelisk got a 4, Stephen got a 3. I'm going to get the first activation. So first up, I've just gone a double move with the defacer with the defacing tools over there onto one of the objectives. Your turn. You're then going to move one of your Neck Slicers with Harpoon. You're just going to make a double move onto the objective up the top there. I'm just going to do a single move and wait with my defacer moving over here just behind the objective. Next up, you've moved one of your Howlers up to support your Neck Slicer. I'm then going to spend a double for a rush, give me the extra movement to get within range of that objective there. Alright, so you spent your quad 1 for a rampage there, which is going to give you a move and then a free attack. So 2 attack, strength of your Harpoon with your Kruleboyz there is 4, so you will need 4s. Will be 1 and a crit. Take 7 wounds, I've got 3 left, and now you've got your regular attack.
attack.
That'll be another hit. 2. And then your last attack. It will be another hit, another 2, so that'll take me out.
Yeah.
I'm then going to spend another double to do another rush and put another fighter there. You're then going to bring up your other howler and join my archer there. My desecrator is going to move up in the center there. Your little clutch grot then moves onto the objective. I've got one fighter left, which is my other desecrator here. And that desecrator just makes a double move up the center as well. You've got your baller boy left to go. And so your baller boy just joins the clutch grot on the objective. Alrighty, so end of the round, I'm going to score 2 points for 1 and 2 objectives. You do have more because your harpoon is within 3. So it's going to be 1, 2, and then 2 for the raised objective. So it's going to be 2 to 4 at the end of round 1 in favour of the Kruleboyz Monsta-Killaz. And so we go into round 2. Now, we would here, after putting reserves on the table on the 2 flanks, have to roll for the creature in the dark, but everyone's got someone within 6 inches of them, which means no creature in the dark roll this round. So go straight into priority. This will be for the Jade Obelisk. We got 1 guy's cot, so we've got a triple 2 and a double 4 with a single 6. Meanwhile, for Stephen's Kruleboyz, you've got double 1s, that's it. 4 singles. Alright, wild dice wise, Stephen has saved both of his. However, I've then gone and made a quad 2 triple 4 out of mine. Stephen will have the priority with more singles, 4 of them to my 1. So, go for it.
Oh, sorry.
Alright, so you're going to go with your howler first into my desecrator. So, you are strength of the monkey is 4, I believe. Well, his fist is only 3, so he will need 5s against the desecrator then. That'll just be the crit. 4. Go again. The second attack will just be the regular hit this time.
Which is 2, so 6.
So take 6. Alright, so I'm going to go a double move with the Obelisk Bearer. Now, I'm then going to spend my quad for Might of the Speaker. This allows me to pick someone within a number of inches equal to the value of the ability, but I add 3 to that so long as the priestess is alive, which she is, which means 5. I'm going to activate and give 2 extra actions to my desecrator there. And so the first of my 2 actions is going to be an attack. I will need 3s on the monkey. That'll be 2 and a crit, so that'll be 9 points of damage so far. So I'm 2-5. And going again. That will be another 6, so it'll be 15 wounds on the monkey. Alrighty, so you can use a double for cruel stabbing now from your neck slicer with harpoon down into my desecrator. I'm going to use the reaction here of the Curse of Jade on your first attack. You're going to be back down to your basic profile because I'm -1 to both your hits and critical hits. So, strength of your neck slicer. 4. I am defense 4, so you need 4s. So that crit will do its normal damage of
5.
I've got a wound left. Yeah, go for it. I'm just going to have to rely on you missing here. And you do. So yeah, my reaction there saved him. Because, yeah, I've got 1 wound left. He hasn't actually activated. He activated from the Obelisk Bearer, giving him attacks, so he's going to go with his attacks into the monkey. He needs 3s, and essentially any of them will kill because the monkey's... no. How many wounds does the monkey have? You've got 18. I need to get 2 hits. I need to get 3 damage through. Just 1. Wow. The monkey has a wound left now. So that is that, because I only had the 1 action due to using reaction to stay alive. But hey, I've wasted a bunch of your stuff doing that. You're going the monkey over here, so go with your first attack. That'll just be the crit, you are only strength 3. So it'll be 4 points of damage. Go again.
How many wounds
I've got 10 wounds. I've got 6 wounds left. It'll be
8 wounds in total.
Just the crit, so yeah, take 8. Going to move the other to face her, and I'm going to attack your monkey. Need 3s, and a crit will kill him. Baller Boy moves up. You're going to try and whip. So you will need... What's the strength of your whip? 3, so you will need 5s. 1 will do it though, and I mean, you got 2 crits that'll take me out. So I'm going to move the eye lock and then use an ability called Gaze the Eye Lock. This is going to allow me to reduce your toughness by 2 due to my 444. And then he's going to move down there after that, because it was a move, ability, and then another move. Now your next slicer will move in there. So you're going to make an attack.
Yep.
Strength
5.
Strength 5, so you need 3s this time. Just get 2 regular, so 4.
Yep. I did double move.
Yeah, so disengage and move there. So your next action. Right, so going to move, and then you're going to try and throw your harpoon. Strength of the harpoon is 4, so you do need 4s. No, nothing there. 4 attacks from the Stonecutter tools from the Defacer here, going to attack your next slicer. Strength 4. Toughness of your 3 on the next slicer. Cool. I need 3s. That'll be 3 and a crit, so that'll be 9 points of... 9 points of damage so far. And another attack will be another 8 points of damage. So it'll be 17 in total on the next slicer. So just can't quite get in range with the killer boss there. So you're going to have your strength 4 attack throwing the harpoon. You'll need 4s. Got 1. My archer will then move up. I do need 3s into your next slicer now, as you are toughness 1 after the eye lark stares at you. I only get the crit, so it's literally would have done nothing to change. You take 3. Your only activation left is just moving the clutch over, so I'm going to go with the Nephite Priestess next. And so I just finish off my activations with the Nephite Priestess coming in the center and the Desecrator moving up on the other side of his objective there. That table looks like this at the end of round 2. End of the round, I'm going to score 1 point down there. I'm then going to score 1 over here and 1 up there. Meanwhile, Stephen will score these 2 back, and we are tied contesting this objective, as the Obelisk Barret is just outside of 3, unfortunately. So it'll be 3 points scored for the Jade Obelisk, another 2 points for the Kruleboyz, taking us to 6-5 at the end of round 2.
Today's video is sponsored by Baron of Dice, high quality, specially made tabletop wargaming dice, suitable for a wide variety of wargames from Conquest: The Last Argument of Kings, Marvel Crisis Protocol, and Infinity as well, among many others. Baron of Dice have dice just about suitable for any occasion you have.
No, we're all, sort of aware that there are other people trying to kill us, so no creature in the dark again this round. So priority for the Jade Obelisk, we will get a, 2 doubles. Double 1, double 3. And then for the Kruleboyz Monsta-Killaz, Stephen got double 4, double 5. I've then decided to make a triple 3 with my wild dice, leaving me with 2 singles. Alright, so Stephen's just spent 1 wild dice for a triple 4 over there. 2 singles apiece. We are going to have to roll off for the turn. I got a 2. Stephen got a 6. You get the activation. Alright, so Stephen's first activation is the Baller Boy. He's moved him up ever so slightly, but you're then using a triple for Drum and Holler, which is a action that stops anyone within 6 inches of him now using reactions. And then he's going to attack my Desecrator. Strength of the whip is 3, so you will need 5s because I am defense 4. Just the crit goes through. My first action will be the eye lark moving up. I'm then going to go with Gaze the Eye Lark for a triple. This is going to reduce your toughness by 2, dropping you down to T1. And then I'm going to move back. I have to do the moves in this. Normally I have a 9-inch range, which is actually enough to reach you, but because of the darkness rule, creature in the dark we've got, I actually have to go to get within 6, do the ability, then move back. Alright, so you're then going to go Cruel Stabbing, which is going to go into the Nephite Priestess. You need 3s. Nothing on your first one. Now you get 1, which means you are going to do the extra point of damage from Cruel Stabbing.
Which is 3.
Which is 3 points of damage on her.
So going to move up, I've got 3 attacks, and I'm going to use Rock Shattering Blow after a move. So we are going to need 3s. There's 2 crits and a hit, so there'll be an extra 3 points of damage on that. So there'll be 13 normally, 16 in total. Which will take him out. Bit of a wobbly model syndrome, just noting that this dude is like not quite on the top, but almost there. Alright, so your other next class of harpoons moved in. You're going to attack my bow. I'm going to go the reaction here because there's a good chance I die to lower all your damage coming in by 1. So go for it. You only get the 1 because you're strength 4, correct?
Yep.
So normal damage.
2, so it's only. Yeah,
So I only take 1. I'm then going to move up the top of the platform there because, come on, that is thematic as all heck. I'm going to use my reaction again as your killer boss comes in.
Strength 6.
Yep.
What do I need?
So 3s. So all hits. What's your damage base?
3s.
3s normally, so you'd be 2s, which means you do 8, and that'd still take me out either way. We're just going to do a disengage with the archer there to get out of your combat zones. Steven is just going to keep his howler over on the objective there. Meanwhile, my turn. And moving up, going to take that shot at the baller boy. We need 3s. Sorry, 4s. That will do 4 points of damage to the baller boy. And then Steven's clutch grot also has to stay on the objective to keep scoring points. I'm then going to move the obelisk bearer with a double move. Come in there into your baller boy. No extra attacks. And then my last activation is the desecrator over there, who will sit on the objective again as well. So, end of the round, Kruleboyz will score a 3 because you'll score 1, 2, and 3. I'll have 3 objectives because I've got the 1 on the platform this time. I'll get the extra point. Meaning it will be a tied game at 9-9 going into round 4. Alright, priority. Is anyone? I don't think anyone's by themselves for 6 because 6 and 6. He's within the priestess. And you're all good over there. You're 6 inch there between those two, at least, I think is the only issue. No, you're within, so no one's going to get eaten by the creature in the dark this game. Priority for me, I got a quad 3 right off the get-go. Steven, on the other hand, what are you going to get? You get a double 4. That is it. So you are going to get priority options here. And so, initially, Wild Dice, Steven has made a triple and 2 doubles, leaving him with 2 singles. I'm then going to spend my wild to make a single, which will give me the priority with 3. Right, so we're going to start. The obelisk bearer is going to attack the baller boy. Need 3s. Just the 1, so 2 points of damage. I mean, he is carrying a giant rock on his back. It's hard to hit things. 3s again. That's better. 2 crits. So that'll be a grand total of 10. Onto that. Takes him to 14. He has 1 wound left. And so, I'm going to use my quad for Might of the Speaker. This is going to allow me to make a move with my archer here. Or, yeah, we're going to go the archer. We just need to get a wound through, so we're going weight of attacks here. And so we need to get 4s. I need a 4+ to take out your baller boy, and I get it. Your activation. So you've moved up your next class. You're going to throw your spear at the Idolarch. So go for it.
Strength 4.
3s. That's a crit. Damage on a crit.
Damage on a crit is 5.
5. I got 3 wounds left. And then you're going to use a double for the ability called Rip It Out, which deals a number of damage points equal to the value of the ability from your harpoon, which will be 5, which will take the little birdie demon out. I'm then going to make a shot with the archer into your clutcher grot here.
Toughness 4.
Toughness 4, so I will need 5s. Got 1, so it's only 1 point of damage. You know what? We're just gonna move then. I was trying to kill you, but now we're just gonna contest. So your killer boss is going to move and try and kill my archer. Strength of your spear throwing is 4, so you do need 4s. Just for 1 damage.
Damage is 2, but I'm using a double 6 for Rip It Out.
For Rip It Out as well.
Yep.
And so yeah, using your double 6 for Rip It Out, which means I will go down. And then to, I think, clutch the game, we're just going to do a double move for the Desecrator down here. Stephen has an activation, 2 activations left, but the problem is neither your Clutcher Grot nor your Monkey can move from their locations. So I guess the only charge you've got is your Clutch Grot. Killing. Alright, we'll go with the Clutcher Grot. He's only strength 2, so he does need 5s. But he is pretty decent on the damage, so a couple of crits here could do something. 3 attacks or 2 attacks?
Just 2.
Just 2.
Oh no, it is 3.
So 1 more dice on the last one. No. And going again. Triple crit is what you want. You got 1. It's not going to take me out. Your Monkey just has to stay where he is. I don't have to do it. I'm not going to move from there. So the end of the game, I will score this because you're just outside of 3. So I'll score 1, 2, 3, 4. You'll only score 2 because my archer is going to contest up there. So it'll be 4-2 in the last round, meaning it'll be 13-11 victory to the Jade Obelisk.